Hi, this is Suzanne Clegg of SpiritGate.com with another one of the frequently asked questions I get about my octave resonance healing approach to cancer. I do energy healing, energy medicine, energy therapy for cancer. I train people and people that have pets with cancer how to cool down tumors, stop the pain, bring comfort, and extend the life a lot or a little. The next question I want to talk about is, people ask me is, does my cancer just disappear like magic? Like, are you magic? And I would say it might seem like magic because it might, but actually the way the tumors heal follows an orderly path. And as chaotic as cancer is, and that's the name of the game with cancer, is chaos. There are some really good signs that the cancer is working, that the therapy is working. And if you have a hot tumor, and a lot of tumors are hot, the majority of tumors are hot, if it cools down after a treatment, that gives me a sense that it received the treatment. That doesn't tell me you're all better yet, but it tells me that it received the treatment. And they're almost all, even if you have a cool tumor, there's some sort of jitteriness or unease that kind of calms down. Now, calming down does not necessarily mean your cancer's cured, right? It doesn't even mean that it's going to be better, but it's just an indication that you responded to the energy work. What the real big signs that the energy work is working is if you get a blood test or a PET scan and it shows that it's gone or it's better. And in that way, I love to work with oncologists because they give us some real concrete feedback, and they have even more clinical experience than me, and they're very, very, very helpful with all these physical parameters of how the tumor's doing. And one thing that I experience with tumors that the oncologists don't always experience, and so they don't always have an opinion about it, is that in my method, when the tumors get softer, when they're healing, they get softer and sometimes they swell a little bit. If the tumor's just growing, it gets harder, and that's not necessarily a good sign. In fact, it's not a good sign. But if it swells a little bit and it starts getting gushy, that's actually a very, very good sign that we're on the right track, and I get very excited about that. So that's a physical sign. There's also feelings in your life force. My octave resonance healing approach is not just physical, it's not just spiritual, it's all the things in between. So on the octave of our life force, you start feeling better, and you start sleeping better, thinking better, digesting better. All body systems seem to be repairing themselves as you're getting better, because it's not just the tumor that's getting better, it's your whole being. It's your whole body and your whole being that is getting better. So that's another big sign. And then on the next level up, the octave of emotions and images, sometimes you just start feeling better. You're not as depressed. You get hope. You just have this sense that you are getting better. And then on the spiritual level, a sign that you're getting better is you might have a dream, you might have an inner knowing that doesn't feel like you're bossing God around. It doesn't feel like you are saying, I want this really bad and I'm going to hang on to my life and you have to make me better. It's like, I actually think I'm getting better. All the other times when I sensed things were working and they worked, I'm getting that same feeling again. Yeah. So none of these things alone means that you're getting better. So a soft tumor with everything else not working is not a great sign, although that rarely happens. Usually if you have a softer tumor softening, all these other things are happening too. Anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that this is not a magical process. It may seem magic, but there's a lawful progression of things. I have, right now, I have about 15 years of experience of using energy medicine with cancer. And I have the clinical experience to know if this looks like the ones that made it, if this cancer looks like the ones that didn't make it, that just wanted to do it. And if you're amenable to changing, if you're one of the ones that looks like you're not going to make it, and I say, like, let's go this way, and here's why, then I might be able to help you get there. But some people think that if I can work so well with cancer, and clearly that's magical, I should be able to do everything. I should be able to help people be wealthy and, I don't know, get rid of their back pain and their, I don't know, just a host of other things. And I would say that yes, this method does work with all those things, but all those things also have a lawful way of showing if you're working towards a healing response or you're just not healing at all. Yeah. Okay, so that answers that question, hopefully. You can continue watching this series of frequently asked questions, and I'll see you in the next video.